Hi guys, it's Rashona from What's Good Tyson, and today we have an exclusive interview with Marlon Solomon, who plays the WIZ in the play The WIZ. So stay tuned. Hi Marlon, thank you for coming. Today we'll be interviewing Marlon Solomon, who plays the WIZ in the show The WIZ. So how are you doing today, Marlon?
I'm good, and yourself?
I'm fine, thank you. We just have a few questions to ask you about, your role, the role that you play in this huge show that everyone's talking about. So, how did you prepare to play the role of the WIZ?
Well, the Wiz is a character who's like very confident in himself. He has the power to make everybody believe. So to prepare for the character, I just tried to boost up my own self-confidence. So I believed in myself first in order to make people believe.
Wow, that would make sense. It's a musical, so what exercises did you have to do to like strengthen your voice in order to?
Oh, well, I just do my vocal exercises that I do throughout the day with Miss Hughes and Miss Gorgona after school, and that really just helps me in terms of how I sing the song, in terms of dynamics, etc.
Okay. What was the lesson that the WIZ was trying to teach Dorothy and her friends throughout the play?
Well, I'm basically trying to let them believe in themselves, like the Scarecrow. I'm making him believe that he does have a brain, and the Tin Man that he does have a heart, the Lion that he has courage, and within that all, it really shows the message of the play that you can believe in yourself, and whatever you do believe is what is true.
Wow. Honestly, like a lot of people wouldn't think that deeply into it, but that makes sense. What connection did you develop with your character as you were going over the scripts and stuff?
Well, the Wiz at times is really extra, so I kind of got that I'm extra too. So that in that way, I really did connect with him, and now that the characters made me believe in myself even more, that's the connection that I also hold with the WIZ.
The belief. Okay, and how do you guys go over your scripts? Because I know there's like a lot of lines for you guys to learn. So, do you do a cold read? What?
Well, at first we do a full read through in rehearsal, and after that we can either take it on our own, we can practice it with different characters, then we stage it with Mr. Lemon, and he gives critiques on what works, what doesn't, all that.
Wow, all that good stuff. So is it fun?
It's very, very fun.
It seems like a lot of work, a lot of dedication and stuff to...
Yeah, it is a lot, but when you finally see everything coming together in that final product, you really get proud of it, and you know that all that work that you've done paid off.
Okay. And the final question will be more pertaining to you. What message would you like to give out to everyone else out there that would like to see the show that hasn't seen it yet, and those that have seen it? What is the message that you as a person and as a character is trying to give out to your audience?
Well, a lot of people go through a lot of things in life and they don't believe in themselves. They have low self-esteem because of what other people have and what they think of themselves because of what other people have said. But if you just believe that you are good, then you will be good. If you believe that you're bad, you will be bad. But words have a lot of meaning, so just believe in all the positive things.
Well, Marlon, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
You were a great guest. Guys, stay tuned on What's Good Tyson for more upcoming events.
Hello, I'm Zayana, and we're on stage at Tyson with two special guests from The WIZ. Now, today we have the two characters, Dorothy and the Lion. Now, I have a couple questions for them. So, Dorothy, was it hard trying to stay in character the whole time?
I don't think it was hard at all trying to stay in character the whole time. I mean, once you get on stage and you're in character, it's like a whole different world. You are the character. So, you know, having fun and being on stage and having, you know, being in that character, it's exciting. It's not hard at all.
Now, was it hard for you?
No, not really. It's like she said, once you get on that stage, it's a whole nother world. You gotta stay focused, and it's just a thought in the mind to keep that character going and not break character. And at the end of the day, like I always say, you're having fun. You're having fun.
Now, I know it's like a process to like getting up to perfection. Was it like hard and many obstacles y'all had to overcome?
It was type hard actually. It takes a lot of time to get to the level that I am at right now, only because you don't know everything when you first start off. Even though you might think you know everything, you just don't. You have to work your way up there. You gotta build confidence. You gotta make sure your acting is on point with everything from speaking right, projecting, articulation, all that. It's a process, so it took time.
For me, yeah, it was kind of challenging. It was a journey. A lot of things, like it was, you know, my character. I'm not really it was hard playing a little girl. Like I always gotta have the googly eyes and, you know, always smiling and always, you know, it was a journey for me. It wasn't that easy, but you know, we got there.
Do y'all want to tell the audience a little bit about your character?
Sure. Well, for my character, the lion, actually the real name of the character is the Cowardly Lion. Only because at first I start off as Strong Lion, but then I become a Cowardly Lion. I don't have no courage. So basically, my journey throughout the show is to go along with Dorothy and find some courage, so that way I can have confidence and be the lion I'm supposed to be.
My character was Dorothy, and basically she gets lost into this world, the WIZ, and she basically has to find the WIZ. You know, someone directs her and tells her what to do to get to the WIZ, and on her journey to finding the WIZ, she meets all these different characters, the Lion, the Tin Man, the Scarecrow, and they're basically all having faith in me that I can get them what they want at the end of the day, you know? And it all comes down to it where the whole overall story is believing in yourself. And yeah, that's basically it. Me having faith in everyone and me having faith that I can get home.
Is the costumes comfortable?
My costume, it's comfortable. It's very hot. You know, it's a furry costume, and I'm moving around a lot and screaming and yelling. And then I have a big head that they put on me, which is really hot, and the makeup, it's a lot. It's comfortable, but then it's not.
My costume is very comfortable. I mean, it was a challenge at first, having to dance in my heels and stuff like that. But after a couple of rehearsals and stuff, you know, I got used to them. But my costume's pretty comfortable.
Hey guys, welcome back with another exclusive interview with Nasir Muqtadir, who plays the Scarecrow in The WIZ. So we'll be asking you a few questions today.
Okay.
So just to start it off, you guys, I know, like, you guys must have been preparing for, like, a really long time. So when did rehearsals start?
I would have to say, like, the beginning of February. But the thing about, like, the rehearsal, I would say with, like, a lot of delays. Not a lot of delays, but I was so, like, focused and anxious on just practicing right away as soon as I got my script. But then I had to, like, realize I have to, like, take a chill because I didn't, like, want to practice too much to the point like I get bored of it. So I'm like, all right, let me just chill and just wait. So I'm like, okay. But like, yeah, it's the beginning of February.
Okay, that's a really long time. But okay, you played the Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's like a really big role because, you know, just about everyone is familiar with Michael Jackson's outstanding role as the Scarecrow. Mm-hmm. Did you feel any pressure following in his footsteps, you know, playing the part in the shadow of the great Michael Jackson?
A lot of pressure. I still feel pressure like now. Like, what was it? This morning I was watching a video of him doing Ease on Down the Road. I'm like, wow, like he's a legend, and I'm like stepping into the shoes of like Michael Jackson and like portraying that role that he portrayed. So it was like a lot of pressure because, you know, when people think of the Wiz or they like think of the Scarecrow, they like most likely go to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So, you know, I wanted to give them like that honor and like that you know, and show him that like I appreciate him
Yeah.
and like a tribute,
It's like,
but
yeah,
at the
it's
same
tribute to
time, but
him.
like, you know, incorporate my stuff that I like did and stuff.
Yeah.
So
So it's like kind of a tribute, but you also like trying to make your mark
Yeah,
as the
exactly.
Scarecrow. So like, well, in follow up to that question, how did you prepare to play that role, such a huge role? I mean,
Oh, wow. Well, when I was 10 years old, I was a Michael Jackson impersonator. So I used to go around like New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, performing Michael Jackson. I did like Michael Jackson tribute and like a whole bunch of mashups of different songs. So when I heard like the auditions for the Wiz, I was so excited. And Scarecrow, I'm like, I mean, I have, you know, some background on this because I was a big fan of Michael Jackson, and you know, I got the song. I looked up the character. I got like more in depth with it, like him about losing his brain. Then I had to put myself in that shoes about like losing my brain, but I never lost my brain. But you know, just having that connection.
yeah, the connection to your character.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is a musical, The Wiz.
Mhm.
So what exercises did you guys have to do to strengthen your voice in order to be prepared for the big show?
Oh well, you know, I had to like vocalize outside my range because, you know, the first note, it was like a little high for me, but I'm not gonna lie, I was like I was down with myself. I was like, maybe this role is not for me. I was like, I might as well just audition for the Tin Man. But you know, I kept, you know, striving to like make it, you know, better and better and better and practice it every day. I'm talking about like not going to bed till like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I'm gonna get this note. I'm gonna get this note.
The determination.
Yeah, so I finally got it. I sung it for a few people, and they were like, wow. So I had, you know, vocalized outside my range, and I would say that helped me overall because it like expanded my range as a performer, as a singer, and as a vocalist.
Okay. What was the lesson do you think that the Wiz, as like, you know, the entire play is trying to teach the audience? You know, like, you know, it's like there's always that one thought that everyone leaves after watching a movie, a play, anything. Like they always leave with that one thought. What is that one thought that you guys were trying to imply into the audience with this play?
I would say faith, belief, because, you know, the Scarecrow, they said he didn't have a brain, but he was told that by the crows, and the whole time he did have a brain, but like, you know, what you feed your mind, you'll believe. So I guess he didn't have faith in himself because the crows told him that. So it's all about, you know, just having faith in yourself and not caring what others think, but not letting that get to you, and knowing who you are and having a voice of your own and not, you know, be affected by others' opinions.
Yeah, and I think earlier in the interview you mentioned that like you felt a little bit uneasy about, you know, playing such a big role. So was that like your connection to the character in which you played?
Oh yeah, definitely, I would say that. Because I actually, one thing that was crazy, because when I was like in the 4th grade, I saw like the movie The Wiz. I was sitting down with my uncle, and it came on. I'm like, oh wow, what is that? What is that? And he's like, oh, this is musical theater. And the first scene I saw was him and Dorothy doing Ease on Down the Road. I'm like, wow, I want to do that. I want to try that. This was when I was in 4th grade. The first time I ever saw The Wiz. I'm like, oh wow. And it's crazy. Like now I'm the Scarecrow actually doing it. Like wow.
So it's like a dream come true. It's
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
wow, that's really good. Like, you know. So I want to just say thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you for having me.
And one final question: what would be your personal, from your own experience within the show, what would be your personal message to the audience and people that look up to you for doing this?
Oh, always have faith. Never say never, because, you know, there's always going to be a lot of doubt because a lot of people doubted me. And, you know, just to rise above that and know who you are and know your worth and do what you got to do. And bless up.
Well, thank you for coming, Nasir.
Wow.
It was great to have you. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. If you guys have not seen The Wiz, you have to go see it. This is a must-see play. Like, you have to see it. This is Rashona from What's Good Tyson, and I'll catch you guys later.